Well, what's up, guys? It's Tom here for feelintomplus.com.
Do you want to say that again?
We are here for the podcast, episode number 41. I'm here with Dad.
How you
which is
going
Phil.
there, everybody?
Here with Janine.
Hi everyone.
And we are just going to have a chat for 10 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. And Dad, do you have anything to say? What's been going on this week at Phil and Tom?
Well, we've been doing a new course with a person.
Is it fair to say we've been punched in the proverbial gonads?
Well, I have.
Yeah.
I have. And I guess that's just life in a sense, where what we're talking about is just because we work as a team, there's pros and cons. I think the pro is that you get a lot more done, and it's good to be able to bounce ideas off people. It's good to, you're not as isolated. So that's a good idea. And we do it in a family environment. So that seems to be a good thing. And really, from this, one thing I've been happy with outside of being punched in the gonads was the idea that, it's sort of exciting to see you launch your new, brand. You call it a brand?
That's absolutely a brand.
Yeah, brand.
I did a video on that.
Yeah, so you've
yesterday that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, so you've been going for a couple of years, and you started with your mates, putting together videos, and now you've come to the conclusion that, well, I'll go out by myself, and you've worked your way through that, and you have this confidence about what you're trying to do, and which is what are you're going to make? You're going to make money by having your own brand on YouTube. Yes. Mm-hmm. And we talked before about how you would monetize that. I guess traditionally people might think about people placing ads, but you talked about from a numbers point of view, 10 million subscribers, and 1% of that, people, what's that, 100,000 people?
100,000.
And they like you so much, they're your fans, and they want extra content, special content that's not there on the average. And if we even at a low price of say $60, 100,000 by $60 a year, you do the numbers, that's not bad. So the point is, it's all about the vision of making money from YouTube. But you do entertainment, gaming, entertainment,
Trailer reactions,
gaming,
and skits.
Skits, yeah. Okay, so there's it's like a theatre. It's theatrical in a sense, but it also allows you to be you. Basically, the authentic, no holds barred. You like that because you don't have to pretend to be anything but yourself. And so people either like you for who you are or they don't. And you do, and so that sort of, tell me if you think that qualifies what you do. You're working on your passions and your interests. Is that true? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you work on your passions and your interests, and I guess for people listening, it is true that even though that's your passion and interest and not mine, that that does exist for people. Because I'm studying under another guy in the UK, and he talks about putting together a product based on your passions and your interests. Now that's a totally different concept, because he's talking about the idea of speaking from stage and selling from stage, and that's a bit, that's very far removed from maybe the normal online marketer or person, anyone that's listening to this. It might be very different. So that's just interesting looking at that. You're over there on one side, I'm over here on another side. And then in the middle, yes, we do. What do? We fly the flag for teaching people how to online business education. Would you agree with that? Yeah. That's what we do. Yeah. With the ABCs of online business education. And I always like to mentally go through it because I'm building a product on that. And that A part could stand for affiliate marketing. Some people know what that is and some people don't. B could stand for business models. It could then flow into branding. Why branding's important. Could flow into blogging. There's sort of 3 degrees. Out of those 3, I'd say understanding business models is really important. and we're talking about the big ticket, you know, the big ticket products. So it's important, and people, if you miss that, you're going to spin your wheels. The C could be content marketing, so we can teach people that we produce a prolific amount of content. D could be for distribution channels, you know, Facebook, Google, and these are free channels that the person just starting can promote stuff for free. They don't have to pay for the advertising. The E could be for email marketing. It's sort of flowing a bit, isn't it? Email marketing. F could be for Facebook. You know, G could be for Google Plus. You know, so there we go. It's just, you know, understanding those things. So you're on that extreme side, YouTube, building a brand, done some numbers, building a business on your passions and your interests. I'm over here I'm basically building a big ticket product that's a stage production, but can also be taken online. And then in the middle is this, you know, it's a good, you know, where is the future? Where's the future growth? Where's the future trends? So if people are a bit semi-ambitious, we're saying, or I would say, well, look, you know, the internet is a growing trend. You know, I mean, they should probably know that, but it's a growing trend, and that's an area that anybody in a job or in a business can look at. And you know, I know I'm getting conscious of me just waffling. Janine?
Janine, do you have any comments about what's been going on this week, or what Dad just said?
The very non-technical person has just picked up my phone that just actually bipped at me because someone sent me a text, and I'm thinking he could wipe the whole memory with my phone.
It's like when I used to get on Dad's computer when I was a kid. And I was a kid, and no matter what I did, if I got on the computer, something would go wrong every single time. And I used to be afraid to get on Dad's computer. That's when I was a little kid, like back when computers were poo. So do you have any comments, Mel?
Comments.
Doesn't sound like you do, really.
I have many a comment on, but I'm just trying to think like, or do I have to go hand up and change the subject? So.
Well, you can. It's your podcast.
No, it's not.
But you got 2.5 minutes left.
I've only got 2.5. I've only got 2.5 minutes. Tom's told me. So, what I will say is that yes, okay. So it's interesting. Just I suppose we're fortunate that we have a team here, so we do bounce ideas off each other, but we can also vent when we come across these frustrations. So just thinking about these people that would be trying to build a business on their own and they don't have that support. This is just kind of I mean, I don't think you can get away from this. This could be a hands up change, but you do need to either find a coach, a mentor. You need to have someone that you can speak to.
Well, I think you might have mentioned this, Dad, I don't know, but there's pros and cons for both.
Yes.
So obviously ours is, look, we've got multiple people who have different skills, different passions, multiple ages, and different thought patterns or whatever. So that fucking helps. But on the other hand, a great plus is, one thing you have to do with a team is you have to discuss everything. Everything you have to seem to discuss. Now I'm only learning this now because I just, like you said at the start, I went out on my own for the YouTube stuff, and we got some graphics made. I didn't talk to anybody about that. I made all the decisions. It was just bang, 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 bang. Now, in previous before that, I would have had to go to Joe, Jacob, Eric, and say, "Oh, what do you want to do? What do you think of this?" Blah, blah, blah. And of course, they're all doing their own stuff, so that would take like a week, 2 weeks before that would get done. But this time, I just went bang, 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 bang.
So I enjoyed that.
So while I'm just saying, there's pros and cons for both. You get a lot of support when you're in a team. And you get a lot of, if you don't know something, you can go to somebody else and they might know the answer, or they have a way to get the answer, which is very fucking handy. But I guess the other side of things is you get to, when you can make all the decisions yourself, there's a lot less waste.
Headbutting.
Not headbutting. There's just a lot less. It's just you can make a quicker decision. If that makes sense.
Well, that's if you're not a procrastinator. if you're a procrastinator, you'll never make a decision. So therefore, if you're on your own, you'll never advance because you just don't have that within you to make a decision.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
yeah.
oh, well, sorry, I cut you off.
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
Well, we're just saying we're going over 10 minutes now, Mum.
Oh, okay then.
It's been 10 minutes of.
So what do you think? What do you think that is more before you say goodbye to everybody, so they know when they see this on the website, we should call this podcast?
We should call this podcast
11 minutes, because it's going to be under 11 minutes. I'll finish up now. 11 minutes of absolute beauty. Guys, if you enjoyed the podcast, make sure you comment below, and we will...
so I'm going to call it 11 minutes.
11 minutes of fury. It's brilliant. We've got 20 seconds left. Thank you, Dad, for being
11
here.
minutes of fury.
Thank you, Mum, for being here, and we will be here on
See you
podcast
later.
number 42
See
next
you guys.
week. Thank you.
Have a good
very
weekend.
Much. I'm rolling it out. I'm going all the way to 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
I'm
11
crazy.
minutes.
I'm
I
crazy
come
like
a new
this.
word. A new